Hey guys, Adrian, Avena. We just got off the Chesapeake Bay. We had a fantastic day. Our best five went over 25 pounds and we caught a lot of fish. So stay tuned to our video. I'll give you a little recap when it's over.
Right now we're on the Chesapeake Bay, coming out of the northeast. We're gonna go do some fishing. We got the sunrise behind us. Go out and see if we can catch a few big ones today. Oh, I took here. I clicked over here. Trailer hook's not even in them. If you zoom in close there, you can just see it was barely skin hooked. War Eagle just come out with this not too long ago, and boy, I love them. So check them out. Big old 4-pound largemouth. Chesapeake Bay, hooked just in the lip. Here I'm throwing braided fluorocarbon, halo rod. Got to throw that braided fluorocarbon. Another nice 2 3/4. Here we go. Gonna flip them. He's gonna flip them. Woo! Yeah, baby. Yeah. The all-terrain jig. All-terrain tackle. Right there. Control the war. Hold it out. Our team called the war. That's how it's done. dude, 7 pound. That's gotta be 7 pounds. Gotta be. Absolute giant, dude. I hit them, he come right in, freaking giant. Look at those black spots on them, dude. Right there's a halo rod. This is my favorite jig rod. It's a 7.6 medium heavy. I'm throwing 20 pounds on my fluorocarbon. We're out here on the Chesapeake Bay catching absolute slobs. Look at that fish. Big pre-spawn female. Got that tidal water spots. I'm out here with my buddy Dominic Simone. Come on, baby. Giant! That's crazy. Kyle Castellini, he's videoing. We're keeping our best 5 just to see what kind of weight we have at the end of the day. Yeah! Yeah! That boy! Woo! It's a bounce, huh? Halo rod, all-terrain jig, 3-pounder. All-terrain 3/8 finesse jig. That jig right there gets it done. As you can see, is a good one.
Hey guys, as you can see from that video, the weather went from being slick calm to end of the day being really rough. A lot of that had to do with just a big front coming through. And I'll tell you one thing, we're fishing a lot of boat docks, and those power poles really allowed me to boat more fish. Along with those power poles, some other things, of course the Bass Cat boat ran good in that rough water. But basically, some of the setup, I'll go over kind of the products and what we were using and what got us bit today. The first one, and this is kind of what did the most damage. This right here is what I caught that big one on. I caught that fish ended up weighing 7.33, so just under, basically 7 1/3. So just under 7.5 pounds. Was an absolute giant. And I caught that. I'm throwing a 7.6 medium heavy. Halo Twilight Series rod, and I'm throwing 16-pound Sunline fluorocarbon. That fluorocarbon is very dependable. We have a lot of barnacles and zebra mussels on our pilings up here in the Northeast, and that fluorocarbon is very, very good. The brazen resistance is phenomenal on it. And here I was throwing a 3/8 ounce all-terrain finesse jig. That right there is black and blue. And then I have a Reaction Innovation Sweet Beaver on the back of that. But as you can see with this jig, and which I think is one of the best jigs out in the market, their all-terrain jig is also really good. But this one, I go ahead and I use this one just because, especially being here in the Northeast, this right here is a very, very light weed guard. And especially fishing pilings not around a lot of real heavy cover, there's no need to have a real stiff weed guard. Especially because you don't want to set the hook really, really hard, only because then you have your chances of breaking fish off on a piling. So I was using this all-terrain jig. This is a finesse jig, and I mean, I love it. This side right here, I throw this 90% of the time. Another thing we caught a few fish on is this tube. And this tube is just a 4-inch tube. It's made by Sneaky Hollow, and it's just green pumpkin. I have an 1/8 ounce head in that, and that's just it's basically a Gamakatsu 1/8 ounce tube head. On this rod here too, I'm throwing a 7-foot medium light Halo Twilight Series spinning rod. And on this I'm throwing braid to fluorocarbon. I'm using Sunline's braid, and I'm also using a fluorocarbon leader. That's a 12-pound Sunline Sniper fluorocarbon leader. Along with that, we also caught a few fish on a slider head and a shaky head. And basically my setup here is the same rod. I'm throwing a 7-foot medium light, and I'm throwing braid to fluorocarbon as well. That really allows you to really pick up on those smaller bites, and as you can see today, it was really windy, so it allowed you to really keep contact with that and really know when to fish bite. So until now, thank you guys for watching this. I'm heading out to Beaver Lake here in a little while. Hopefully I can put some more videos up online, and thanks to guys for watching it, and definitely check out Halo Fishing, their line of rods, and also all-terrain tackle and Reaction Innovations. Thanks guys, and take care.